في حد عايز يقول حاجة تاني بعد سناء؟ في حد عايز يقول حاجة بعد سناء تاني؟ اوكي خلاص اخر ابونا يس مايكل سناء يس ابونا.
Okay, real quick. So we're speak concerning like having a second church. We're already past the point of the idea of having a second church. So Saida has already blessed the idea to have a second church. So we're fundraising for a second church. That doesn't mean that has to be number one priority though. St. Mary should be number one priority because this is where the sacraments are and this is where the services are right now. So we have this church and we want to fund this church and make sure it's going and going. And then, as they mentioned before, the St. John church, is like, 2, 3 a priority and should be like additional to your tithing here, like an extra, blessing for that church to be raised. So I'm sure it'll be going more slowly to raise money for the second church, but the idea is already past the idea of having one. Like, it's already there. Okay, so Sayana blessed it twice now, once before Corona, and then another time after Corona. So the efforts are going, but it depends, again, how fast or slow. Depend on the donations and the blessings of the people and God's blessings. So God will make it happen, with or without you, but take the blessing. Take the blessing of making it happen. The elders who came to this country first, we are profiting from their sacrifice, right? There was only a handful of families that came early in the 70s, 80s. I don't know if it was in the 60s or not, but they came. There was just a few of them. They pooled their resources together and bought this church. And I'm sure at the time they're thinking, oh, this church is huge. We'll be in this forever. But now, thank God, we've outgrown it. Like if you see the Sunday schools, the kids are in there like sardines, packed in there, they're tight. So the idea that we need a second church is necessary. Like we need more space, we need more parking, we need more Sunday schools, a larger church. So the idea is there, and to serve, in the north where a lot of people are living, so you don't have to travel as far. Okay, so the idea is already there. We don't really need to vote on if we're going to have one or not. So Aiden has already said, go for it. Do it. He said, do it. So we're going to do it, but it'll depend. It may take some time. But we have this church right now. We need to support it, and God willing, we'll be having a second priest. We'll probably have a second priest before we have another church. So we need to be raising money, just regularly. Like again, if we do the calculations, it's very simple. If everyone gives just couple $100, we'll be more than fine. We'll have excess, to do more stuff with. Okay, and I know the board has been doing if you see lots of projects, they've been working so hard. Working blood, literally blood, sweat and tears. They're serving the church and keeping the cost to the barest of minimum, right? We have a new roofs on the whole church. We paid $1,000 bus for the whole new roof. $100,000 worth of roofing. We paid $1,000. Alhamdulillah. So I mean, so many projects you see, like, oh, well, that must cost a lot of money. No, it didn't. They're doing the labor themselves to save, the church money in doing this kind of stuff. So, okay.
حاجة عشان تأخرنا جوي. اتفضلي.
Okay, first of all, I think I second that because for every big city should have more than one church. It's an encouragement to actually the American people to join the church, and that's going to be like, that's when we're going to actually start feel the need to reach out to others, because we've been very inclusive, very small, like we have different diverse people, but I mean, like, we still need to bring more from the American people. But my main point is, I shared before that the government has funds that we could actually apply for grants for church, and
لو عندك أي سكة ولو سمحتي قولي لي text me السكة دي. Okay. لو عندك أي link.
I did send that before, but many years I have to search
معلش,
it again.
try one more time.
The second thing is there are Catholic churches.
البورد aware بال 15 Catholic church. Yes, we are working on this.
And they can actually give it for free.
They are working very hard. St. John committee working very hard, and they reach out to the high level people, and they are working really on this. Thank you very much for sharing this.
You're welcome.
معلش احنا خلصنا. الدكتور ممدوح هيقول حاجة على الخدمة بتاعت مدرسة أحد، وربنا يخليكم ويبارك في كل حاجة بتحصل في الكنيسة. شكرا.
I'm not talking about money or any issue at all. I'd like to let you know all that we just came Friday from University of Toledo, Toledo University, and we had a successful convention for high school kids. We had 23 kids going with us from high school. We have 10 chaperones, and I'm here to thank all chaperones. All of them are here, and a couple in the back, and a couple of visitors. They did a great job. I'm proud working with them. I told them before, but just let you know that they are great. The only thing missing is to attend servant prep class. Okay? The only thing missing. But other than that, they did great. I hope the kids came back with spiritual fruits. They came back changing a little bit. This is concerning the high school convention. Of course, we should thank Abuna Makarios, being the 5 days with there. He drove the van going and backwards, so he did a great job and saved a space for us to help the kids. We had Amba Serafim and Amba Tomas back there, and I think everybody enjoyed his time back there. Okay, thank you, Abuna. By the way, also as a fund from the church didn't cost anybody transportation fees for the convention back and forth. Okay, so the van was free from the church, and we're trying to help in supporting the kids. This is concerning the high school convention, successful, and I start to plan to form a committee of those chaperones to be in charge of any convention, spiritual day, camp, activity, so it's specialized in this kind of service. This is a goal from now on, okay? We had rules, and we'll follow the rules, right? We had rules, and we follow the rules. And the first rule for them is to serve the kids first, okay? And I told them, I'm going to serve you, and you serve the kids, and so on, okay? It is not rank. It is everybody serving the other. Last thing, next week, Saturday, will be the final exam of Maharagan al-Kraza. If you're not registered, you'd like to register, do that as soon as you can. The competition will be the week after, August 12. So, yes, and 12, Saturday, 8-12, we'll have the final, the competition. No, in 5, we'll have the party to kind of finalize summer camp and give some rewards. But the competition itself will be in August 12 in Shelby Church, Michigan. So we'll travel back to there, and I hope we'll get as much as you can to attend this competition. Again, we'll look for some chaperones at that time, and we'll announce that when we get more information. Okay? Just like to thank everybody helping in the success of this service. Thank you.
Just real quick, on the 11th, 12th, and 13th, is that Friday, Saturday, Sunday of August, Sayyidina, His Grace, will be at the Monroe, St. Mary, and St. Anthony Conference and Retreat Center in Monroe, Michigan, for St. Mary's Nahda. So he'll be there Friday night and all Saturday and mostly Sunday. So if anyone would like to go, you can attend any of these services, all of them, or part-time. If you'd like to book any nights to stay there, please contact Angel Samiratia. She'll get your names and collect any fees for this, and she'll give that up to Yvette, the lady who runs the retreat center. So that'll be going on up there. So you're welcome to go. You don't have to go, but take the blessing from His Grace Samba Serafim. Okay. Okay. I think that's all. And glory be to God forever. And now it's about a good time.
we're gonna